everyone, welcome to my channel. And for those of you that are returning, thank you. So, the hot topic that I'm hearing about right now is that Nigeria's first lady had said words that including what many take to be inappropriate mention of Meghan. And so, I'm gonna just show the clip and then we'll talk about it on the other side. But I just wanted to say, just throw out these questions. Would this First Lady's speech, would it have gotten any attention if she had mentioned Meghan? And also, it is curious to me how suddenly the country that was so denigrated by these same people that are using her speech and as an example as to help with their bias, now Nigeria's people are relevant. And I hope it's not lost on anybody that is listening, because it's certainly not lost on me that are so many people are building themselves up and making money on the back of Meghan by having a hate channel or hate channels on Meghan. So I hope it's not lost on anyone that is what is happening in many cases while they sit in their whichever room they sit in and act like they're doing some forensic discovery. And what they're doing is actually spreading hate on a private citizen and making money off of it while they either can't or are afraid to make money off the people that they say they are supporting, which is the UK royals and the Princess of Wales. But anyway, guys, see you on the other side. I'll discuss the short clip. Talk to you soon. Thanks.
The message here is we have to salvage our children. We see the way they dress, they keep forgetting that Nigeria, we are beautiful. The moment you can see what they showcase on the stage, I said we are fashionable, we see what is going on. We are not having a Met Gala, and everyone, their nakedness is just everywhere. And the men are well clothed. So we have to do something. Tell them the way it is. We don't accept nakedness in our culture. That is not beautiful. It's not beautiful at all. And they're all beautiful girls. But they should be confident to know they are. They don't want to be like, even they are mimicking and trying to emulate film stars from America. They don't know where they come from. Why did Meghan come here looking for Africa? That is something we have to take home with. We know who we are, and don't lose who you are. God bless you.
So I have enough of the clip to form an opinion as to what is being said. And of course, you will all form your own opinions. But before I get to what I think about it, I would say that she has conflated some issues and then the mention of Meghan. So, and regarding her speech and how it is, it's like many speeches that you hear that it sounds almost hyperbolic, where people throw out things and it doesn't seem as if they've put much thought or research into what they're talking about. So it comes across as not sincere, for one thing. And for another, you can see that she, like many other people before her, does not give enough consideration to a fellow black woman. So let me address the first part that I meant about when she said the nakedness is not beautiful. That is not true. Young girls, she can set them back decades. If she has people that look up, young girls that look up to her, and now these young girls are thinking that how their dress is solely is going to be a determinant of who they are, that is a wrong message to be sending to young girls. And then when she is conflating the issue of many African Americans not knowing where they're from to whether or not Nigerian girls can emulate them, that is two separate issues. And if she's talking about film stars in terms of how they dress, she should know that the film industry is people wear things when they're going on different premieres, and sometimes in their private life they look completely different. Or she should know that sometimes Hollywood is one long audition. And then when she mixed in the Met Gala, which is a costume for to raise funds, it's all comes across as very uninformed. And so when you're talking to, say, you're putting a message out there to young girls, for one thing, that is not, the message itself is not very well constructed. And then when she spoke about Megan, this is where my opinion comes in. When she spoke about Megan, what I believe that she was saying, I don't know, I can't seem to interpret if she was putting Megan as a film star, but she was not talking about Megan's dressing. She was talking about the girls in Nigeria. So she was not mentioning that Megan was naked. Besides that, what I gather from what she was saying is that even Megan, so she's giving Megan, in my opinion, an elevated status, saying even Megan wanted to come here to find out about the culture here in Nigeria. So if Megan can want to find out about the culture here in Nigeria, why is it that you all do not appreciate what you have here, when even Megan can come from across, Megan in her elevated status can come to find out about us here? Why is it us here are not appreciating what we have? That is what I interpret her comments as. If she was saying, if the first lady was saying anything bad about Megan, it wouldn't be on Megan, it would be on the first lady, because there are channels that she could go through to talk to Megan. She mentioned that she was told to put on color by, we say, the aunties, and if they did not think her attire was appropriate, they would have told her. And if the aunties didn't want to mention it, Dr. Walla, who Megan had known for a number of years since they worked together during COVID, so they have formed a friendship before this trip. Dr. Walla, as you remember, Dr. Walla is the Director General of the World Trade Organization. So she has reach. She would have told her, and if anything, the first lady could have talked to Dr. Waller to talk to Megan if there was an issue, which I don't think there was an issue. But besides that, what I was talking about, the care not shown, is that when you're going to talk about a high profile visitor to your country, and especially if you know anything about what Megan has been through for the past 8 years, you would be careful as to how you mention her name, as for it not to be misconstrued, and to add any fervor to what is already being thrown at her, especially when you're at an event saying that you're trying to talk about the power of women in your country. You wouldn't do anything. You would make sure you mention her in a way as not to do anything to devalue her as a woman, to devalue her presence in your country, or to cause any more harm to her mental health. So that lack of care, where it seems as if she just throw her name in there spur of the moment, it seems, is where I have a huge problem with it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for listening. Please leave your comments below. Bye.